All right, if you've just joined us, you're watching Newslink on DSTV channel 403. Now, the ANC in the Eastern Cape has recalled Buffalo City Metro Mayor Xola Pakati. It says the decision was taken following due consideration and assessment of the performance of the Metro. They've now submitted 3 names to the national officials for processing of filling that particular vacancy. Let's speak to Eastern Cape ANC spokesperson Loyiso Magqashela. Mr. Magqashela, good morning and thank you very much for your time. So you've taken the decision to recall your mayor. Just take us through that process. What was being considered?
Thank you so much, Mfundo. Good morning to you and the listeners. Mfundo, it has not been an easy decision to take, but however, we were compelled to go that route. The matters that you have to consider, you would recall the supervision of the strategic municipalities in the ANC, your metros included, is the role of the Provincial Executive Committee and, of course, the National Executive Committee. We have then been following the trends in the Buffalo City Metro in terms of their provision of services, in terms of the outlook of the city, in terms of the viability of the city, in terms of finances and everything else, as well as the oversight and presence of leadership. Those matters, when we looked at them over time, we could finally get to a conclusion that it is high time that we part ways with the sitting mayor and, of course, see how best can we then move forward so that we improve on all the matters that were under scrutiny. Mm-hmm. The recent one was the issue of under expenditure by quite a number of departments that are under the supervision of the current executive mayor. And then out of that, our conclusion drawn was that there seems to be no proper political oversight in terms of who does what, because remember, that is the cabinet of the mayor and the newly appointed. It has then to adhere to all those service delivery, requirements as the city electorate and communities are waiting in earnest for services to be provided to them. That is then one of those many other issues we've taken into consideration.
All right, so significant underspending on the part of the municipality. What did the mayor have to say for himself when some of these issues were brought to his attention?
Because we've had a number of engagements with the mayor, with the deputy mayor, the troika, so to be precise. Of course, there's no denial of all of these because it's matters that are in the public domain. No one can then run away from them. He has had acknowledgement of those. We then felt we need, honestly, someone with new ideas, someone who will take us further. Remember, not so long ago, the municipality has just hired a new city manager who has performed so well where he's coming from. Then we felt we honestly need an energy behind that administration so that everything gets to be turned around. Some of the things that one would, without having to research that, come across in the Buffalo City Metro is the issue of a dirty city, a dilapidating city that really needs revamp and proper leadership that will be looking into all those matters. And you would recall, if you have not seen it, it was on the news, that the city had to put a moratorium around the capital projects that had to be undertaken due to the unavailability of funds to run those. That one is as a result of a combination of other factors. The issue of incapacity to generate revenue the issue of dilapidated, exorbitant and inconsistent billing system that really results to the municipality being without the necessary reserves. They have then gone down drastically in terms of their reserves. It then again speaks to the outsourcing, unnecessary outsourcing of the municipal functions to private service providers, yet the municipality has got capacity. You've got staff that is now seated in their respective, offices and without anything to do because the work that they're supposed to be doing has been outsourced. Then out of all those, we then felt, no, let's rather get fresh blood, new ideas, so that they complement the newly appointed administration, and we run them the city. Yes.
So you've submitted 3 names. Talk to us about these 3.
The names that we have submitted, I can just roughly speak on them, not on each individual giving you. I will just say to you the name of current speaker, Tatu Humphrey Makagwan, is amongst the name of Mamuno Zandile Mhlolo is amongst those names. The name of Mamu Princess Faku is amongst those names. The 3 names that we have submitted. At least we're looking at the exposure and experience, the issue of the gender balance that has to be there, the issues of exposure in government, especially in local government, and people resonating well with the electorate and communities of the Buffalo City Metro.
All right. Mr. Magqashela, thank you very much for your time this morning. That was Loyiso Magqashela,
ANC
Eastern Cape spokesperson.